1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so this next one is a band called Phrasing, song called Controlling Chaos. This is another completely new one for me. It was shoved over there in the algorithm somehow. I don't know anything about this band. It's also relatively important, at least I feel, to note that this band has 182 subscribers on YouTube. So next to no attention at this point. So if they're good, you know what. The video so far was released 7 days ago, and it's got 3.6 thousand views. This is a Dutch band. So anyway, like I said, don't know nothing about them besides that with this initial info here of the band. And we're going to take a listen and see if they get a subscribe and a thumbs up out of me. With that, let's see if they do. Cool place. Good place. Wish I had a jam room like that. I like the bass already. Guitar is good. Oh, playing EDH, yeah. Oh, and interesting mix there to the band. What are the guitars? I'm trying to figure out the guitars. I'm missing it so far. What's that? Ibanez. He's playing an Ibanez. I don't know what the bass player's playing. It's too much. When they are running through your mind, they're leaving more good. Doing good. Got my attention. Recording is solid. It's on point. There's good clarity in the instruments. Definitely going for like a rock and roll thing. Charvel? Oh, yeah. I see the headstock and I have no idea. Beautiful guitar, though. What is he playing? I don't know. It's gorgeous guitar, though, whatever it is. I like their wardrobe selection where it's not like crazy extreme. It's just very rock and roll. That seems to be the vibe they're going for, so it meshes very well. So far, music seems to be solid, recording seems to be solid, production's pretty good, mastering seems to be pretty good. Maybe that is an Ibanez bass. Anyway, instrument choice good, amp choice good. Just solid all-around band so far. When panic's creeping up into your mind, you're losing sight. I love how every time I listen to a Dutch band, their English is ridiculously flawless. They're so good at English words. It's nuts to me. Because, I don't know if you know, but English is not, like, their language. But, they have 97% English fluency in the Netherlands. So, obviously, the Dutch know how to speak English. But they do it really well. Like, when I visited and I see Dutch bands, I almost assume that they're just going to have flawless English. Better than Americans, better than Brits. It cracks me up. Okay, so the guitar is doing some backup vocals there. He's got very smooth vocals. He's got slightly rough vocals. But it's more like a yell because I'm just raising my voice, screamy vocals. Not like I'm doing a growl or a screamo or anything like that. which is distinctively different, which has kept every aspect of this band's music, from the guitar pieces to the bass to the drums. Everything's very clearly identifiable. Right? The production and the mix is just really, really, really clean. And I really want to know what guitar that is too. It's a beautiful guitar. So, we getting the last word? Yeah, okay, another chorus. That little rainbow effect is not needed, actually. Maybe it's been happening throughout the video, but I just noticed it and it seemed to be an outlier in the video. I'm loving a lot of things about this band so far. But. Is this a breakdown? Okay, that's interesting. So the band was Phrasing, song Controlling Chaos. So that was put together really well. Very clean parts, very mixed very well together, etc. Like you can definitely hear all of the guitars in there, the specific guitars, rhythm guitar, lead guitar, etc. You can hear the leads break out cleanly. You can hear the bass, you can hear the drums, you can hear the individual drums. All that's kind of that it's not super common these days to have such a clean cut of things. However, with all that said, I have some pretty significant question marks. If this is, I'll put it this way, if this is a sophomore release, if this is an initial release, sophomore, is that what you say? Anyway, words. See, I'm American. I don't do the English so well. The Dutch do better English than I do. But if that's their first release, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good release. They did a pretty good job there. However, it's almost too perfect. It's, as I would say, too metronome perfect. It doesn't feel like they have a feeling of when things kind of drive more versus like it's all just kind of at level. Like they kept it almost too perfectly mixed. Like they set that perfect mix at the beginning, and then they just left it. That's what it feels like. I'm not saying that's what it is. That's what it feels like. I'd have to listen to it again to really determine like if things went up, down, etc. So with that, like I'm gonna give them a subscribe and a like. I think they did pretty good with this song. I like this song. There's certain elements out of it that aren't memorable though. Like that breakdown at the end was kind of like in my own head. I'm thinking, is that a breakdown? Is that the end of the song? Is that like what's happening right here? Are we actually ending? Are we going to do a breakdown? We're going to do another chorus? I don't know. And then there's that long break in between where, I even brought up the point. Is that it? Are we having last words? No, we're having an entirely additional chorus. And the chorus, pretty good. I liked it. However, that brings up one of the other things is the vocals are good. They're in key, they're on point, they're following their melody, harmonies, etc. The clean versus rough vocals of the lead guitarist singer when he bounces in there, very defined. When they're stepping in, etc. But it's almost too metronome perfect. Like I feel like there wasn't a moment where she really started to feel the song, or the feeling was changing, or the like I didn't get a feeling of what the song meant to her or to him. Like he just seemed growly at those points. not that he was particularly conveying a particular feeling about things. So I'm going to give it another listen. And I'm gonna give it a subscribe and like. But I'm gonna say I'm 50-50 on this song. 50-50. So they could lose me with the next song release or two, or they could keep me. I don't know. But I'm 50-50 on this one. With that, catch you next episode.